Hello YouTube friends and subscribers. Another day, another dilemma to sort out. This time it's the UPVC plastic window in general and the locking device in particular. This window has been sticking and difficult to operate for quite a while now. And yesterday I decided to take the actual handle off and see what's going on, and when I did that, the whole locking mechanism seemed to fall to pieces and disappear from view inside the window somehow. So anyway, that's what we're going to have a go at today. Now what I've done is taken off the beading in the hope that that would reveal something, and unfortunately it does not. I thought maybe there would be a way to get into the back of the window here somehow, but no. Now the top chute bolt seems to be not engaged, but the bottom one is absolutely solid. Now I was thinking, if I take the entire double glazing panel out, maybe I could drill in down here somewhere and down here somewhere and get that bolt to push the bolt up, because we can't fix this window until we can open it. And the chute bolt is around about here. Now I could take this out, that's not that difficult. Maybe we could cut a hole in the back of there and get access somehow. Just gonna have to have a bit of a think. Now, when the handle's turned, the security bolt goes up and down in some kind of mechanism, and that is the thing that we need to free up on the other window in the other room. So I'm thinking, if we could get behind here with something, we could perhaps push that up. I think that will, yeah. So what we need to do is get in behind here and see if we can operate that bolt like that, and that will enable us to get the window open. We're on the first floor here, so luckily I'm able to demonstrate this on the balcony. Now this is the bathroom window, which is the same size as the one in the kitchen. So what I've done is marked where the chute bolt is, so we know where we need to get in behind. Well, I've got a piece of coat hanger wire here, and using my pliers I've kind of bent it into a shape which I think will get the bolt there, and we should be able to pull it up. This is obviously I'm demonstrating this on the window on the balcony here. So that's the plan. We'll go and test that now on the actual window that's broken. I think we should be able to pull that up. Okay, well, I've got the wire in there. I don't know, unfortunately I seem to have it stuck now. Okay. Well, naturally enough guys, as soon as I put the phone down to give the wire a wriggle about two-handedly, it came open straight away. So I'm afraid you didn't actually get to see that, and I don't think I'm going to try and relock it just so that we can shoot the video for you. But I think you get the idea now, guys. Basically we're just using a piece of coat hanger wire to pull that up, to pull the bolt up. It's not that complicated really, is it? So what that leaves now is the job of removing that locking mechanism by leaning out the window on the first floor and unscrewing the retaining screws. Well, that's the mechanism out, and I think there is supposed to be a lock piece here, which is the piece that has obviously fallen off, disintegrated and disappeared into the cavity of the plastic window. So we will measure this up and then see about getting a replacement. It's just held in with 4 screws. Well, our spare part has arrived today. You can see exactly how it's described there, and that has come from a company called Miranda. And the way I found those was when I contacted Nico, the brand on the actual mechanism. I was assisted there by a very helpful guy called Duncan, who explained to me about the back set and how important that was when you're picking up these spare parts. And if I could just demonstrate, the back set is the distance from the front edge of the mechanism to the centre of the handle. Now this one is a 20mm here. Apparently 22 is the most common size, and 20mm are a bit old-fashioned. But these windows in this particular building are 25 years old, so they more or less had to go and ferret about to find this size. Now the other crucial measure is what they call the cams, which look like studs to most of us. And these particular ones are 7.8mm. Well, as you can see, unless you're a scientist, you're not going to know what 7.8 is, but it's as near as 8 as you're going to get. So that's the other crucial thing to measure when you start trying to order these spare parts. Right, this is what they call the gearbox, and that's the part that has failed on our existing window. It's made of cast metal, and I suspect that this being the most busy window in the whole flat, the kitchen window, and being on the weatherwood side of the property, it may be that it just didn't cope with 25 years of freezing cold winters, and it just kind of died of old age, really. So we're going to try and fit this now and get our window working again. You can see now that the gearbox is lining up nicely with that middle hole, and the 2 securing bolts for the handles, those holes are lining up as well. So all that's left to do now is just replace the handle back into that position. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you found that moderately interesting and a help if you're trying to fix your broken window on your UPVC glazing. It's a straightforward job. The difficulty was actually accessing the correct part, but with the help of Duncan at Nico, who are the manufacturers, we were able to get the right part from a supplier and quickly fix the window. If you would like to subscribe to my channel, guys, that would be very nice, and you'll be able to see what else we get up to around the house, around the car, and even some photography tips.